Okay. I think we're clear to go ahead and start the stream. Alright, give me a second here. Alright, so we're gonna ignore this. Okay, and I hate this yellow bar that goes around. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. But I hate it because it cuts off a lot for me. Oh. This is probably not a shot that needs to be seen. Also, we do have a voice chat that's open for an event with the stream for people to join in and talk. I'm actually going to go ahead and post the link to the thing in the description. How about that part? Save. So, my microphone is being like super annoying for me right now, and it's driving me insane. I'm about to like take this thing and throw it. So that tells me that it's working. What if I do stream health? So it's working. Stream settings. If we do. What's DVR? I don't know what that is. Alright, anyways. So this is Project 863 Plus. Okay. For those of you that don't know or do know, you can see this. But so this is closing. Project 863 Plus is closing with, according to a post, one of his posts right here. Due to some issues, a YouTube membership is going to be available, replacing it. I am not associated. I should probably have put this in the description. I am not associated with them at all. Nowhere near associated with them at all. Just a fan. Okay. But premium access, which I actually have premium access to their server on my other account, which I would show you, but you know, like I can't. But okay, so this right here. Just make some for the currents into them. I'll put their subject matter and their name on the other side. It looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, this is actually insane here. Okay, not perfect, but I did my best. Okay, so this here, honestly, love it. I actually have some fan art somewhere in my basement. It's a mess, and that's why I'm not doing face cam probably for a while, because it's a mess, because, you know. Now this, okay, credit to Squatting Buffalo. I mean, Season 4 computer wallpaper version as well. It is free for anyone who wants it. I do only have it for download on my site to protect it, so if you do want it, head over to it. So let's take a look at all of the things that he has. So there's Squatting Buffalo. Alright. So he has all of these. But this does look good. Okay, so here's the theory. Okay. Scott didn't try. So if you don't know, latest episode, spoilers. So spoilers here. Okay, so in the latest episode, Scott shows up, or someone he claims to be Scott. It might be a fan, we don't know. But if Scott didn't time travel, what if it is Nelson controlling another person? There was a third dot, and they should take the Geiger counter up to this guy. And that. And also, yeah, so you see that? There's a bunch of other things. So, yeah, you know. So this is good fan art in community creations. This is just something. I should probably cheer the post. Anyways. So this is Easter post. So there's this 863 egg, which I like. There's just I think that's Matt. I don't know, I think that's Woods, Bailey, and then Sam. I know that one there is Sam. That is cool. I already cheered it. So, this is just a theory that I've already looked at. Oh, I'm not even unmuted in this channel. Good thing I went back and checked. Okay. Just a bunch of people. I think he may be confused when he was experimenting on it, went into some sort of coma during it. That is likely. Is it not likely in my opinion? 2, the more likely one. He was under substance control when you guys shut up the spider off and cut control. It has on him. And after he got control back, just like Matt, he was not able to remember much of anything. So if he had been under substance control for years, he would still think it was Syntech. He left his case though, as I'm sure many people have already pointed out. So you guys should go through it and see what you can find. Good luck. Luck to you all, and be safe. This was good stuff. D's bird. So, and then just a sad poem. How is better at acting? Older Scott drawing. So if this is actually Scott, many people have said he looks too young. My theory is time travel. Scott somehow time traveled forwards into the current time. Mind control. And again. Nope, I don't like it. So he was going through the documents on the evidence list to one's filing cabinet, and I noticed that there was one named Scott Clark. Look at the descriptions. Yeah. We look at the descriptions. And they're a biochemist that worked under Mr. Nathaniel. And he transferred location 14, started more than 20 years before he got shut down. So maybe he got exposed to something that changed his brain a bit. Scott Clark, his height is 5'11", weight 145 or 145, age is 34. Brown hair, blue eyes. Okay, then they have. So he's on the hunt for overkill. Oh no, I'm gonna end up missing some of those. Scott waiting for Wes and or Deb to message him. It's the only place. So, oh my god. Oh, what was that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I also did this one here. I think that was BK, so it seemed like he was trying to tell everyone something. And what if he was under control like Matt was? Because he seemed to be agitated and trying to get back into the studio. I think that others might come because this fire got deactivated in the valley. As we know, it filled with the antidote, which is why Matt and Ben are alright. Maybe others were affected. Maybe the others that were affected are now going back to how it used to be and not knowing what's going on. Just a thought. That there definitely deserves a like. Happy Samantha. Happy Samantha. Sad Samantha. Season 4 themed poster. Let me open link a new tab real quick. So these are all of his like products, right? Yeah. Okay. 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 No, okay. Turns out there was a few annotations that were in French. I translated them, but nothing really sticks out. Still interesting. Well, there was a French spy with some syntech or something. This was unit for constant institution shipwreck. Embassy form. Research posted on international damage. I know barely any French. Could be Jordan Candle. Okay, that document that was found in the original Mountaineer. This strange document discovered by the team in the very first Mountaineer back in Season 0. There's even more weird stuff hidden within it. Okay. Okay, that just scared me. What do you think they're going to? Oh my god. People don't read them. Kindle Alex. Maybe. We'll never know. Say the line. Say the line. How is that even possible? Okay. That does deserve a cheer. Isn't that? There are some posts I'm going to be skipping because I've seen them and I don't really want to look at them at times. Especially, okay, closing. I made this post. Okay, so with this, I'm going to clarify. So I hate it, but I understand where they're coming from. And I understand why. They're doing it because it's just too buggy and it's not working. You know, like, that's why they're doing it. Like, you know? Alright, I don't think we need clarification. You expect only a shirt and end up with so much more? Okay. So I've pretty much gotten through. Okay, that needs to happen. I just hit my finger. Ow. Okay. Does he have brown eyes or blue eyes? I'll just like it because the recent video people have made theories that Scott Cleric remained under mind control the entire time, just and got relief from it when the team activated the Spire. Alright. This theory would explain how the Mountaineer got to the team, but it is strong enough to take over all the previous fan theories of time travel. I thought I would put the two biggest theories I am seeing right now together with some supporting points and my thoughts on the two, and let you decide if you want to be on team time travel or team mind control. Theory 1. I'll start off with the previous fan favorite of time travel. This theory started when the Mountaineer was discovered to have the same exact VIN number as Mountaineer A, which should not be possible because cars usually have to have two different VIN numbers. So this led people to theorize that Mountaineer B would have to have came from the past or from an alternate timeline. This theory could be backed up by the overall appearance of the Mountaineer B being in such pristine condition and the company memo being on the dash. Another thing I found to support this theory was the bottled orange drink. Modern day drinks are most commonly packaged in can, but the one in the Mountaineer B is a glass bottle, which is more common in the past. Many people also believe that Mountaineer B is in the possession of Scott Cleric. This is supported by the mechanic note they found inside the vehicle. Him now showing up and believing that he's still in the past could also back this theory up. But my only concern with the fact is he's been multiple days supported by the car I totaled reappeared in perfect condition around 1810 in the segment a few days later. This was on the same day, just late in the day that Scott showed up. Since Mountaineer B was discovered and him showing up, if he did time travel at the same time as Mountaineer B, that would leave a gap for him to be wondering. Hold on. Looks like a piece of glass. Sorry, I found some on my shoe. No, this was the same day and B was discovered and him showing up. If he did time travel at the same time as Mountaineer B, that would leave a gap for him to be wondering, which would make me assume he wouldn't just show up and think he's got to go to work. Another backing point to this series in Mountaineer A, they found a blacked out letter that talks about a portal and how something or someone had to return to our realm, which would give a backbone to the theory of Syntech being able to send things either through time or to different timelines, which I still think that Scott and Mountaineer B came through time or from a different dimension or from a different dimension just as they came at different times. 32. That is a lot. But so I'll read it. This theory states that Scott Cleric has been under mind control this entire time and was only recently released from it. When the team activated the Spire, after being released from the mind control, he would not know anything that has happened and assume that it was a regular day, making him think that he needs to go back to where he thinks he works. A major bag in the series in the episode, he appeared without warning at around 11:50 to show that there are 3 active serums in the map. One being Matt, one being B27, and then another unknown person. As I said before, he thinks that he is still in the past, and he thinks that Syntech is operational, and that Wes is still alive. Which from Matt being under control, and him not having any memories of what he did, and also back to the theory of Scott being under mind control. But I found the biggest setback to this theory and this thinking, the reason that Matt had no recollection of his time under is because he got the finished serum. Ben, on the other hand, could not only remember some pieces, but he could also fight back control, because he had a beta version of the serum. Now you may be asking why I bring that up, because the easy solution would be that Scott got the finished serum like Matt. But because Scott, she thinks Wes isn't alive, Wes died in Mountaineer A in 2003. In 2003, Syntech was still running. Animal trials in the serum, which seems to be a far cry off. I'm not only having the beta version that Ben got, but almost impossible that he would have gotten the final serum like Matt, which would lead me to believe that Scott was under mind control from this time and recently released. We would see more of a Ben-like reaction. If he got the beta serum like Ben or even the final serum like Matt, I find it highly strange that it took him so long to come back to work. Not to mention, like I stated in theory 1, Mountaineer B was parked there a couple of days before Scott came back. So again, it seems weird that he would park Mountaineer B there and leave it for a few days and then come back, still thinking he is in the past. If Scott is the third person shell up on the RSD, I believe that it's more likely that Cyphus is still controlling him and pretending to come out of mind control in hopes to trick the team. But I also have a theory that Scott is not the third dot, and I will explain the theory in another post. I'm sure there are more supporting points to these theories out there. These are just the most common ones I saw on Discord. I just wanted to get the 2 most common theories I'm seeing out there and put them both in the same place along with some of the stronger backing points to each theory and let you guys decide which to believe. That's getting a follow. Like, that goes really into depth. Like, you know? Like, really into depth. Okay. I'm just going to know that Ben walked away from the Spire, and we haven't heard anything about him since. Like, where did he even go? Great question. Ready for a new video. Time loop. Brand new Mountaineer spot. Scott thought he was at Syntec. This guy didn't seem like a fan. Like you guys said, he was genuinely confused. Okay. Here's what I thought young West looks like. Feel free to take it down if it is too spoiler heavy. That finally reacts to it again. And we made it in. Oh, yeah. It's the cloud. The hoodie's out on the S. I wasn't sure where to post this because I don't know if it has any spoilers of sort. I'm not an artist in any way. I was just very bored and now want to do my midterm assignment. This is fan art. Well, yes, my midterm assignment for college. So I created this. Use a website called Art Breeder or Bender or something like that. Rip both of them. I created a young Deborah and Wesley, and for some reason I can't figure out what young Nelson looks like. Right now, he looks like a very old, stereotypical evil mastermind to me. I might have to add young West to another post because it doesn't seem like I can add 2 pictures at once. Yes, there are. These notifications are starting to, like, scare the living daylights out of me. Give me a second here. Let me look at them. They're my phone. Let me also dismiss all of these because notifications kind of drive me insane. Alright. Anyways, let's continue. Is this actually Scott? How is that possible? Right. Like the idea of looking at the comments in each video. Question though, would it be possible to get 860 plus in the videos too? I know I've been getting occasional reactions. Okay, what if the real reason that this happened, that 863 plus is shutting down, is because of this one comment right here? How funny would that be? Another reason Scott came to Spellbound is he was being mind controlled before the Spire was turned on, like Mac experienced. In my experience, he never knew what Nelson did in the time Cyphus was in control. And Scott could have been under mind control when Syntec was in that building. When the Spire activated, he went out of mind control and never knew that Syntec was no longer in that building. It's like normal. He went to work and never knew he no longer worked there. That is a good one. Think of cell towers. It's just weird. Welcome home, Overkill. What drink would the Phantom get? I like that. Okay. You are underkill. Oh my god, some reuse. What's your favorite season so far? Honestly, I'm going to go based off of the soundtrack. I prefer Season 2's soundtrack. I'm going off of soundtrack. I missed this entirely and can't unsee it. 27, I thought it was funny. Okay. Sam, February 21. If I see another red Mercury Mountaineer, then I'm done. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. If I remember correctly, the first mountaineers, the number was scratched off. So how did the number return? Remember that we found the same suitcase in the Mountaineer last episode. Does that mean that the Mountaineer belongs to Scott also? If so, where was he when we found the Mountaineer? What is going on? What year is it? Okay. It's Scott. Okay, it's Scott. This is under mind control. Mind control 2, so he doesn't remember anything. And because Matthias knows his fire is no longer under control and no longer has any idea what happens, it makes complete sense. The cars in the briefcase that was in the car also now being left behind in the studio by Scott. And they need to run after he finds out what year it is. It isn't what he last remembers, and let him knows his friends are dead and the group needs to protect him because he may be the next to be killed if he was truly on Devin West team. Okay, I want to know though, how is the team gonna protect him? Like, they're not gonna go another way to get just guns. Why would I decide to bring up my vials? I know serum is kind of an old thing, but I just want to post. Serum is not an old thing. I have serum and like a thing. That's just for real repeating itself. Yes. Was it okay? So seems like Scott Clark was either in a cryo sleep under mind control for like at least 19 years since anyone to talk to us who died in 2003, 19 years ago. He would have known Lois dies. The reason I lean more towards mind control is because in his car, it had the memo for the company cars, which was in honor of Wes and his favorite car. But he wanted to talk to Wes thinking he was alive, so he has been under for 19 years. Ben, and was one of the original test subjects. And this was more successful than Ben, so he didn't glitch out of it like Ben. My brain hurts, and I'm pretty sure that the last sentence didn't make sense, but I've got my point across. Alright. Honestly, I haven't even been live for an hour. Yeah, maybe 30 minutes. Let me look how long I've been live for so far.
Clarify.
Okay. Oh.
So I hate it.
It's been about 30 minutes. 32. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and sadly I'm going to go ahead and end stream. I might do another one of these tomorrow. I might not. But I do want to do another one of these before May 5th. If I don't do another one of these, please spam my thing. Spam it. Like, comment. You guys have seen my spellbound name. Which here? There you go. That's my spellbound name. Just pause the video. This will stay up afterwards. Alright, peace out.